time and sweat is what puts it together. And it's that relentless application of effort against the clock that created everything around us. The BFGoodrich HD terrain tire is engineered to tackle the extreme situations heavy-duty trucks are met with head-on. Because downtime can't exist when there's a job to do. Time isn't something to marvel at. It's something to be seized. It's a tool we put firmly in your hands. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
Go further. Explore the trails less traveled. And reach your destination quicker with King's new Toyota Sequoia 2.5 OEM Performance Series kit. These 100% bolt-on kits feature front ride height adjustment, superior ride quality, and external finned reservoirs with optional wide-range compression adjusters to further refine your ride quality. See why we're the choice of experienced overlanders and order your Sequoia kit today.
Simple. You want to win races, put KMCs on your truck. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The first two cars heading off the line right now. Now we have a barber coming to the finish line.
Join us for 8 weeks of savings during our Winter Wonderland Holiday Sales Event. Now through December 25th, save big on deals made to fit any budget. From stocking stuffers under $100 to huge discounts on wheels, tires, lighting, and accessories. Make this holiday season unforgettable with 4-wheel parts. Shop your way, in-store, online, or over the phone. Don't miss out on the holiday savings. Stay tuned each week.
Stacy Clark here, owner and general manager of Unlimited RV. As racers, we know how important time is. Not bad, kid. 5 seconds faster. As racers, we know how important reliability is. At Unlimited RV, we have lifetime warranties, so you know we've got you covered. At Unlimited RV, we offer nationwide free shipping, so you don't have to waste your time getting into the RV or motorhome for your next big adventure.
All right, welcome back once again, everybody. It is an hour later. It is 4 a.m. Pacific time, 5 a.m. race time. We have been up all night. I hope a lot of you guys have been too, because it's getting close to the end of this race. And how could you watch all day and then go to bed at the end without knowing who won? That would be no fun. What's the point, right? So this is our 20th hour update in a row. So I don't think we're going to have to make it to 24, which is a good thing because we have a finisher getting kind of close. We got the 7 if we go over and bring up the tracker. The 7 is just about 100 miles away. So they're just in Valley T right now. That is Bryce Menzies, first car on the road, first trophy truck on the road. That is Tavo Vidosila that is actually behind the wheel. So they're about to go through Valley T and up the goat trail. Behind them, the 23 is not second. The 23 is on the highway. They're chasing his brother in. So Luke McMillan is in second place. The 23 is on a trailer. So the 1 is not. The 1 is in second place. So the 23 is waiting for the 1, obviously, here, and they're going to follow the 1 in. The 10 is in third place. So Alan Ampudia is in third place, and Mike Walser is in fourth place. That is your top 4. It's been the same for a long time. Top 5 has been the same. Christopher Povardi's entry, the 91. Down there, Andrew Myers in the 69. His tracker started working again. That is Adam Householder that's in there. So it's cool to see Householder having a pretty good run. And yeah, something I wanted to show you guys. We just noticed this. Look down at Fred's tractor trail. we have a bottleneck starting right here on Fred's Tractor Trail. Okay, hold on. Someone's asking us if there's a bottleneck. Yes, there is. So the bottleneck, we got a report that the 241 Stephen Beal is broken, and they need a power steering pump. So Stephen Beal, the 241, it's a spec truck. It's a Geyser spec truck. So any of the power steering pumps out there for any spec truck will probably work. So if you guys have a Oliver, if they have a spare, or Mason Cullen, any of these guys that are stuck or going to be going in soon, this is the turnoff right here. So like Santiago Creel, if you guys know their crew or can get a hold of them, if you guys can get one of these guys to take a power steering pump in, it doesn't look like anybody can get around the 241 until they fix that, and they need a power steering pump. Let's see. Hold on, we're getting an update on you guys. Hold on. We're updating you guys live. This is what happens when it happens live. All right. We're just texting the Polaris team. They're getting close to there. So I told Travis if they can talk to anybody that has a spec truck right there. See, Caden McCackern is going in there, so he already went by, so that's not good. But a couple of their other cars are still coming. Like they have Brock Heeger right here. He could take a pump in, or even Caden Wells, Brandon Sims, any of these guys. If they can get them a pump and they can take them in to them, then they're going to be able to get around them. I don't know if the UTV is going to be able to get around or not. You can see Justin Lambert is stopped, so that's not good either. That's a UTV, and if he can't get around, then this is a really bad spot because those UTVs should be able to go around. Fred's Tractor Trail, if you guys aren't familiar with it, it's a super narrow trail. It's downhill going this direction, and these corners are super tight. This is a really tight left right here, and it looks like they hit something in the bottom right here. It's a big cliff all the way down on the outside. On the inside, it's a cliff up, so there's nowhere to go, and then on the outside, it's a cliff down. You literally only have the little trail, and you can't go down the cliff on the side. There's just big, huge rocks everywhere. So, hang on, we're trying to get him in there. Yeah, so currently that's what's going on right there. The spec truck, Stephen Beal, is stuck right there. They need a steering pump to be able to move that truck, is what we're being told. So someone needs to bring in a steering pump. The 207, I don't know if they have a spare pump on the car. It's one of those things like, do you give them your spare pump and then you don't have a spare pump? Probably at this point, because you need to get that car out of the way. So that's what's going on. We're getting updates live right now. Let's see. Lambert is still sitting there, so we're gonna see. Justin Lambert's still sitting there. We got a quad sitting there. Oh, is Lambert moving? Where did he go? He's moving. Let's see if Lambert gets around. All right, I'm talking to the Polaris guys that are coming in there right now. So we're giving updates to Caden and their team right here. So telling them we don't know if you're going to be able to get around. So let's see. Oh, we got a truck coming up behind them. So don't worry, my truck's coming up behind them. They'll just push them off to the side. Perfect. So we got somebody else coming in there in a truck. They'll push them off to the side. The problem is, I don't know if they're going to be able to push them off to the side. I do want to see if Justin Lambert's going to be able to get around them. So this is going to be interesting. 1869, let's watch and see what he does. If he gets around them, we know there's a possible way to get around for the other UTVs. But if he doesn't get around, then there ain't nobody getting around, because there's nothing more agile and tight in sections like that than a four-wheel drive UTV. So we'll see. Yeah, somebody has a spare pump, they'll sell them for 10 grand. Okay, yep, Ethan just got by. All right. All right, so good news. Ethan Ebert, you just saw that. He just got by. So there is a small lane, so they're going to take turns going by. It looks like Cullen's probably going to go next, then the 100. It looks like Justin Lambert kind of scooted up a bit. So there is a lane around there, but that's what's going on right here. If anybody's wondering what's going on, they need a power steering pump. If somebody wants to be nice enough to take them in a power steering pump, I don't know if their chase crew is right out here, but it's a spec truck. They all run the same engine. Most of them should run the same package on the engine, accessory-wise. Most likely it's a geyser truck, so I think if you have a spec truck, the power steering pump probably works. Pulley might not be the same, but hopefully it's the same. I mean, obviously the belt wouldn't fit if it's not, but that's the update that we got there. And that's what's going on there. All right, so that's a little drama at Fred's Tractor Trail for you. It does look like people can get around. We saw the 9 just get around, so that's good news. Caden's going to get around in a second, hopefully. Mason Cullen. Hopefully these other guys can get around. The 9 did. I don't see why anybody else wouldn't be able to, except for the fact that the 9 is now at 0 miles an hour. So my question is, did the 9 try to go down the side of the mountain, and that's how they got around, and now they're screwed down there? That could be very possible. Yeah. Hold on, guys. We're trying to keep you guys updated live. What do you guys think? What's going on here? This is getting a little gnarly. He's at 0 miles an hour now. This is the most exciting thing we've seen, right? All right, guys, it's 4 in the morning. I'm going to watch this for a minute here because there's nothing exciting going on anywhere else right now with this many cars. I'll show you where the leaders are. So if you guys are wondering, the leaders they're literally on the highway right now. So this is not exciting. They're on a transfer section. They're going up the goat trail right now. Bryce Menzies is headed up the goat trail. 23 is on a trailer. 1's behind him on the highway. So that's what's going on at the beginning. But let's go back down to Fred's Tractor Trail because we got some excitement here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, zoomed in too much. All right, we got more cars stacking up. The 9 is still at 0 miles an hour. Let's see if he gets going again. Let's see. Could happen. We'll see. They're still stuck. So Caden's in there now. Caden's at 0 miles an hour. That's what's going on. Recap the situation here. All right, so the situation is the 241 Stephen Beal's truck is broken. They need a power steering pump to be able to get out of the way. We were told that they were blocking the course and that they needed a pump in order to be able to move it around. Everybody was stopped right here, but the 9 just went down the hill right here and went over here. But if you guys know Fred's Tractor Trail, this is a steep freaking cliff on the side, and I think the 9 possibly turned down the cliff thinking they were going to be able to make it, and they didn't because now they're stuck down here. And if you look, it looks like they're kind of off the side of the course. However, look, that's good news right there. The 207 is moving around them now, and the 1000 got around them. So I don't know what's going on with the 9. They could have still done what I said, and they're stuck on the side. But the 207 and the 1000 got around. So we should be good to go. Yeah, we just saw 2 others go around. So we're going to see. Next, we should see Caden McCachran and Justin Lambert both go around right here. So Caden just made up all that time on Justin Lambert. This is a huge advantage for Caden now because Justin Lambert had a gap, remember, on Caden. Now that gap just closed, and now Caden is actually beating Justin Lambert if he started behind him. So let's go look at the entry list real quick. And if we scroll down a bit, let's see, where are the open UTVs at? We're going to get down to them. Let's go see there. There they were. All right, so where did everybody start? Justin Lambert started 3rd, and then where did Caden? 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Caden McCachran was 2 minutes behind Justin Lambert on corrected time. That means he is now beating him by 2 minutes in the race because he's right behind him. They're literally bumper to bumper. So Caden McCachran now has 2 minutes on Justin Lambert, who you can see, it looks like Justin got around right here. And Caden, once his updates, it hasn't updated for 3 minutes. He's going to be right behind him. So we have a real good race once again in the Pro Open UTV class. Justin Lambert just lost all of his advantage right there, and Caden McCachran is now winning on corrected time. With Brock going to be not too far behind here. He should be coming down the trail any minute. It looks like he's at the corner, or he's going to be soon. Where was he? There he is. Brock's right there. So Brock's coming a little bit back. Yeah, so this is now a race between Caden McCachran and Justin Lambert for the Pro UTV Open. So that'll be pretty cool. We'll have to watch that the rest of the way. And the 9 is still stopped. I don't know what happened in the 9. I'm still saying they tried to go down the side. I'm telling you guys. I think they tried to go for it, and they got stuck on some rocks or something. Because for them to go from here to here and then not keep going, I don't see why they would do that. It just seems kind of weird. So I'll try to get an update for you guys. All right. So the 207 is passed also. And there we go. All right. All right, there's our little drama for now. Let's check on Class 11 while we're because I've been forgetting to check on Class 11 for some reason. Look at the 1105. They have a massive lead. They have almost a 100-mile lead right now on the second Class 11. So Oliver Fomete car is at mile, what are they at? 679. The next car is down here. The 1150 is at 593. So they have over a 70-mile lead. 1111 is moving. The 1100 is not. And the 1143, the Baja Jerky car, is moving. So looking pretty good to get a finisher. These guys are more than halfway right here, and they haven't used half of their time. Actually, they've used about half of their time at this point, but they're more than halfway. So it's going to be close. No, they haven't used half their time. They didn't start at 1. The bikes did. They haven't used half of their time, and they're more than halfway. So we're looking good for some finishers there. And yeah, that's going to be a good Class 11 race. Hopefully a couple of them can make it to the finish line. All right, what else are you guys looking at? 1600s? All right, we'll show you 1600. And where's the leaders? Here we go. So it's pretty much been between these two guys all day. 1685, Pablo is still in front of 1625, Eric. Then we got 1656 back here and 1628 back there. So that's what's going on with the top 16 cars, 1665 there, and then 1606 down here. Then a whole bunch more back down below them. They're spread out all over the place. A lot of them are out of the race, it looks like also. So really it's these four right here that we're concentrating on for the win right now in the 1600 class. So that's what it looks like there. Top 3 Class 1 cars are bumper to bumper. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys them too. This is one of the best Class 1 races. I feel like I've said that the last couple races, and it's been, but they've all broken. And I mean, now they're at mile 1,000. Look at this. We have the 168. So we did get word they had flat tires earlier. The problem is they only carry 1 spare on that car. They had 2 flats on that loop below Catavenia, so they had to drive 60 miles on a flat tire. So they had to drive 60 miles on a flat tire. They just got another flat on the highway here, the 168. So they've had 3 flat tires so far on there, which has allowed these other guys to catch back up. We got the Brendan Gaughan car right here behind him, and then we got Kyle Quinn. Let's see who's in that one. In the Kyle Quinn one is John Herder is in there until 9:20. So John Herder was in here. He just got out, and now Kyle Quinn is actually in this car. So this car has a fresh driver right now. He just got in the car, whereas this car, Devin has been in there since mile, where did he get in? At 785. Devin's been in there for a long time. So a little bit of an advantage back here to the fresh driver. The Brendan Gaughan car, 162, Bud Feldkamp got in at 925. So that's a pretty fresh driver in there too. So Devin's got 2 fresh drivers behind him, and he's had 3 flat tires so far. So hopefully Devin can keep it together. He's got a nice little break on the highway here for a couple more miles, and then keep it together through San Felipe. But this is going to be a really close Class 1 race with these 3 cars right here. Where did they start? Let's go back up and look at the start order. So Class 1 start order was... Okay, 162 was first off the line. Kyle Quinn was 1, 2, 3, 4 spots back. That means he has 2 minutes on corrected time. 4, 5, 6, he has 3 minutes on corrected time, the 162. So the 162 has to finish within 3 minutes of the 168, and they'll be ahead. The 100 has to finish within 2 minutes of the 168, and they'll be ahead. So this is going to be a really close race to the finish here, these last 300 miles. They're only at mile 1,000. They still got 300 to go. That's crazy, huh? They got to go do all of San Felipe. So pretty crazy. All right. Well, that's, I think, the update for this one. Let's go check on the Promotional Ironman, and then I'm going to take another break. We can't get too tired now. I am getting a little tired. You know, it's getting late. It's 4 a.m., 4:30 almost. Okay, Edgar, look at, we got a good update finally. He's at 0 miles an hour, though, so that's probably a pit right there. It's at the end of the road where you turn to go into Matomi Wash. So chances are he's probably taking a break right there. It's the end of the road section, maybe getting some food. He has a massive lead. Look at this lead he's got. Okay, so the 741 is moving again. So Woodrick keeps going. He's stopped a couple times, but he's keeping going, and he's keeping it in second place. However, look at who's right here. Brandon Wright reeling him in, just like I thought. Brandon Wright is gonna reel these guys in. He'll probably catch the 741. I would be surprised if he didn't before the finish. I think the 741 is definitely getting tired now. he hasn't done something this long before. So the 700X he's the class champion. So he knows how to do a race like this, this distance. 741 has been super fast, and for not having pre-run, just bought the bike, super impressive. But he is losing a little bit of track to the 700, and the 720 is catching up a little bit too. So we're going to keep rooting for the 741, but he is losing a little bit of position to the 700X. So that's what's going on there. Let's see, what else do we have here? Car 153 is having motor issues, trying to get crew in the access road, and they're getting them fixed. Oh boy, yeah, the 153 is way down there in that access road on the bottom. So that's what's going on there. All right, I think that's our update. It's a 4:20, and we're gonna sign off for now. I'm gonna go drink some more, whatever this is, mixed drink here. No alcohol yet. I haven't had a beer yet. I can't have a beer until they finish. Otherwise, we might not make it to the finish, especially when you're tired. So it is time for you to go watch the score. Doesn't actually have anything on much right now. So I would go watch, what do we got? Let's see whose feeds are on. The Terrible Herps feed is still going good. So you can go watch Terrible Herps on their YouTube. Go over there. They're still running. That's the 219. They're still running. We have Phil Blurton is not running right now. We have the 91. Let's see. Are they running now? Nope. Doesn't look like they're running. That's a bummer because their thing was, let me try and refresh it. Theirs was working really good all day, and then it hasn't been working for a little bit now. How about Kyle? Oh, looks like Kyle's finally isn't working either. His was working really good too. It was just upside down all day. But yeah, let's refresh. Okay. So Rodrigo's isn't working. Travis Williams, let's see. Did he get a new one going? Travis Williams, no, he did not. All right, so you guys are going to go watch the Herps feed. So go over to the Herps feed and watch theirs. Score is on. They do have their feed up. They're waiting for someone to finish. Every time someone finishes, you can watch the finish interview over on the Score feed. So bring up the Score feed. You can see theirs is here. That was a little earlier. They were talking to the bike. They are showing the tracker and such also. So go watch Score or go watch the Herps. Come back here at 5 a.m. and I will be here for your 21st consecutive hour update. And we'll see you guys in about 40 minutes or so right here on Fishgistics. See you in a bit.
It's pretty simple. You want to win races.